Hi everyone, we're going to do a quick demonstration, and what we're going to do here is we're going to look at how when carbon dioxide and water chemically combine, we form a compound called carbonic acid. So the chemical formula that you're seeing right up here, when we take carbon dioxide, which is exhaled when you expire, and we add it to water, it forms a compound called carbonic acid. So Allison is going to help me demonstrate this process, and we will get started right here with all of our supplies. Okay, so what Allison is going to do for us first is we're going to start out to form our carbonic acid. We have to together make a solution first. So she is going to measure baking soda, and she's going to add 1/2 gram of baking soda. So what she's doing right now is she's adding the baking soda, and we're actually getting a mass in grams of that. You can see that on the scale. So she's gonna get it at 1/2 gram or 0.5. And then what she's gonna do is she is going to add that baking soda to 250 milliliters of distilled water. So as you can see, she has it exactly at 1/2 gram. She's gonna go ahead and she's gonna add it to this beaker, which is 250 milliliters of water. Now she's gonna go ahead and she's gonna stir that up using a stirring rod. And you'll notice right here, we're forming a solution. At this point, it's gonna be a basic solution because baking soda is a basic substance. So into our 250 milliliters of water, she has just stirred and combined that baking soda. Now what she's gonna do is she's gonna add 20 drops of a substance called phenolphthalein. So she's gonna go ahead and use a pipette, and she's gonna drop 20 drops of phenolphthalein into the solution of baking soda and water. What phenolphthalein is an indicator. It's a color indicator. So in a basic solution, phenolphthalein is gonna turn bright pink. And you can actually see it starting to tint pink right here in this solution. So Allison is gonna go ahead and she's gonna add 20 drops, which is probably hard when Mrs. Messersmith is talking over her. But once she gets those 20 drops added, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna have her stir again with the stirring rod. And she's just gonna stir that phenolphthalein into that baking soda water solution. And again, you can see it turns that pink color. Now what we're gonna have Allison do is we have a basic solution. Remember, phenolphthalein is just a color indicator, so its only job here is to give us visualization, to allow us to see the chemical reaction happening. So in a basic solution, phenolphthalein turns bright pink. Now what Allison is gonna do, and I'm gonna step back just a little bit, Allison is going to exhale or expire carbon dioxide from her mouth into that solution. So that's what she's doing right now. She's just simply blowing or exhaling carbon dioxide into that basic water baking soda solution. As she continues to do this, for just a second, I want to go back to our chemical formula, and I want to look at this portion right here. What we have is our carbon dioxide and water in that solution. They're going to form carbonic acid. So that's what Allison is in the process of doing right now. She is expiring or exhaling carbon dioxide, and she's mixing it in with the water. And she's gonna continue to do this. She's gonna continue to expire, not passing out, she promised me. And she's gonna continue to blow out, which is exhaling that carbon dioxide. As she does this, what we're gonna see is a gradual color change. This solution originally started a very deep pink color. It turns bright pink in a basic solution. As this solution becomes more and more and more acidic, it's gonna become colorless. So that carbon dioxide that Allison is exhaling is forming carbonic acid in the water. So in turn, that carbonic acid is neutralizing the basic solution. And you can actually see as Allison is continuing to expire that it's getting lighter and lighter and lighter in color. And I'm gonna have her keep going. Remember, it started out really bright pink, and as you can see, it's gotten lighter and lighter and lighter the more she expires or exhales and releases that carbon dioxide. Again, if she continues this process, she's gonna get to a point where it's completely colorless because that carbonic acid is neutralizing that basic solution. So again, what we're trying to demonstrate here is that carbon dioxide, it is a gas byproduct and it's released during expiration. So when you combine that with water, it actually forms a compound called carbonic acid. If you remember, our pH scale runs from 0 to 14. So we were looking at that transition from a more basic solution to a more acidic solution. And again, as you can see at this point, that solution has lost its pink tint. It's becoming colorless as it's neutralizing that basic solution.